Hi there, it's Pascal here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about faith without action is dead. And a lot of people will really benefit from this because I see so many people that are struggling who are very good in heart. They have very good hearts. They are open to helping people. They understand the benefits of the rewards that there is in going out there helping the less privileged, but their own life is not where they really want it to be. They do everything they believe is in their own path to get the sort of success they want in life. Now, success can be subjective. It could be anything. Maybe they have more time with their family, they have a lot of money in the bank account, or they can do the things. They make decisions based on what they really want in their life. But that's what I want to share with you, because if you don't really understand some of the basic principles of life, you'll be going through life and you think something has happened to you or something is wrong with you. But the truth is just it's lack of understanding, and that's why Solomon said, in all you get understanding. Now, there's this friend of mine. He goes to church every Sunday, and apart from that, he's part of the choir. He participates very much in all the activities that they do in the church, but yet he doesn't have very good balanced life. Let me put it this way, he feels that the fact that he is giving so much in church, that his life things should be easy for him, but yet he still falls short. And this is as a result of lack of action in his life. And that's what I was having a conversation with him to really, because sometimes we don't understand where the problem is. We know there's more to life. We know that we could be doing more, we could be earning more, we could be having a more fulfilled life. But for the fact it's not happening, we feel that God doesn't exist or God doesn't hear our prayers. You know that feeling. That's what I want to dial into you here, because what I want you to really understand is, it doesn't matter whether you you can see somebody that doesn't even pray, yet his life, he earns a lot of money, and he has a much balanced life. He drives one of the good cars. He's very comfortable. And you look at yourself, you pray very hard, you do all the things they said that you should do in the Bible, but yet yours is not working. It's very simple. You are not exercising the law of abundance when it comes to your own personal life experiences. And what I mean by that is very simple. You have to understand that for you to create more flexibility, more time in your own personal life, you have to understand a few things. One, you cannot have abundance if you are in a job. That's it. I don't care what kind of job it is. You might be a doctor, a lawyer, earning good, decent amount of money, but your quality of life is being dictated by the type of job that you do and the way you go around your day-to-day activities. Because if you are in a job, it doesn't matter which job it is, there's like a ceiling over what you can do. So there's no room for expansion. Your only expansion is maybe a little increase, and this comes like every 2 months or 2 years or 3 years. You just get a little increase, so it's not really substantial. You already know what you're going to do with your income. But if you look at someone that is in sales or in a very good lucrative industry, because if you hear me, I often talk about The Strangest Secrets by Elle Nightingale, where he talked about this highest paying job is sales. I don't care where it is you are, you must be in some sort of a sales in a company in order to live your best life, because that's the highest paying job. And you just have to understand that you have to learn how to sell that thing. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It can be nappies, it can be toothpick, it can be trees, it can be cars, whatever it is. You just have to understand how to sell. Because with sales and where you earn a lot of money, you can do more. You can dictate most of your time. Most of the things that you do is not capped, because if you're on a commission base, you can go out and do as much more than anybody can do in a job. Let's say, for instance, if you're selling products online, you could sell products while you're sleeping, while you're on holiday, whilst you're driving around town, whilst you're doing things, you're washing dishes, because why? You understand the basic principles. You are being of service to many people, and this is the only way you can do this is through the internet. There's no other. So there are some other ways to do it, but the quickest way I know the average person can do this, who is just in a job, is you start learning these basic skills online. You just get into the habit of understanding what product to sell, how this whole online thing works. Because if you're in a job and you're thinking of financial freedom, you better start thinking again. Because I always look at data, because data will always tell you what is. Is there anybody in your job role that you're doing now that is financially free? These are questions you have to start asking yourself, because a lot of people think that God is doing something to them, or God is not answering their prayer. You are not moving. You are not taking the action to enter a space where you can receive more abundance in your life. Because you can pray from morning to night. You can fast for 90 days and 90 nights. It doesn't matter. As long as you're in the wrong vehicle, you can't go fast. It's that simple. So when you understand what is required on your path, then take the action. Still maintain the kind of level of commitment you have towards in your prayers, but take the action towards doing something where there is no ceiling, because that's where God can actually use you to reach more people, to serve, do more of His work. Because He can't use you whilst you're in a job. Even though no matter how you pray, it doesn't matter. You can only reach so much people whilst you're in a job. You can only reach so much people with that your sort of small finance you have, and small amount of time you have. That's what you can impact. You can't perform a miracle with that. It's impossible. God cannot do a miracle with you in that sort of circumstance if you can't move, if you can't step. But the reason why you see so many people that are they don't really pray that hard like you, and they flourish, is because they are in an environment where it's easy to serve the masses. It's easy to reach out. So God will always give them more abundance, more money to do more of His work. So it will be as if their things are smooth. It's just the way the law is. Let me give you the secret here. If you are in a job, you are thinking of somebody else's thoughts. You're like a secondary thought. You're not the primary thought. So everything that you do, you're being told what to do. You report to your boss. You report. They tell you how much the holiday you take. This your secondary thought. You're not the primary thought of your own life. So there's not much anybody can do with you in that position. But if you're in an industry, you don't need to own a company. All you just need to understand how to step outside the comfort zone, take a little bit more action in your life, and do something different where you can flourish more, where there is more to what you can achieve, and be the primary dictator of how you run your time and how you control your resources around you. In this position, then God can actually use you to do more and reach more people and do more of His work. So Faith without action is dead. So it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're praying and you're in a particular place where you can't move, you're limited by the type of actions that you take. You can pray for 10 years, nothing is going to happen. Nothing much can happen. So you need to move, take action towards fulfilling life. That's why I always recommend online business. If I go into this in a little bit more depth in my training, also the kind of products that you can sell, that you can actually use. So many people have so much talent in them. They can speak to people. They are into personal mentoring in their environment and in their community, but they can only impact their community. What if you create a YouTube channel and use that medium and reach out to the world? Let the world hear your voice. Someone somewhere can pick you up and you start speaking on stages, impacting families across the globe. That's the power. But you can't be picked whilst you're in a shell. You got to come out. So faith without action is dead. You have to take action. It doesn't matter where it is. There will be fear. Understand this. Once you're taking the action, there will be fear. There will be skepticism. There will be doubt. There will be worry. Those things that will always be there. You can't win this war. But all you just have to understand is how to overcome them so that you can actually live a full, fulfilling life. If you're looking to start a business online, I share these strategies and techniques of everything I use in my business. It helps me in all these things, books I've read, Google tags, all these things. All these things are primary. All these things are just like the secondary part. It's not even the primary. So I share this in my webinar. If you want to join my webinar, I can share with you how I overcome fear, how you can overcome your fears, how you can overcome your doubts. These are the things that you must do in order to live a fulfilling life. If you're thinking of living your best life, because understand this, time will never stop. It will just keep going. As long as you don't take that action, that star will be taken away from your head and put on someone else that will take the action. It will not wait, because God works needs to be done. So I encourage you to take more action to live a fulfilling life. I wish you all the best. If you want to join my webinar, it's every Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time. And I'll share most of the things I do with you. Well, in online business, products I sell and all that kind of things I do. And you can benefit from that as well. Apart from that, it's another video from Pascal Wanaji. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.